my goal today is to help you actually do this. And so the way to do it is to have a plan. And this is a plan that I developed with the Varsity O Women's Alumni, the Women's Varsity O Alumni Society. And we had such good luck with it. And a couple of people who were there said, gee, I'd love for you to share that with some of our other clubs and societies. The goal is to create a plan, but further to create an action plan for its realization. A lot of people make a plan, looks real pretty, turn it in, nothing happens. It's got to be both, a plan and an action plan. Now you know why a lot of planning fails? Because people get so caught up in what's the definition of a goal, an objective, an action step. We don't need to get over caught up in that. They sort themselves out. The big question is, what do you want to be known for? Then maybe you ought to watch the commencement online sometime as a group. Remember that experience and know that you're part of that. It wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for you. That's really true. So I really thank you for what you're doing, because it matters. You're making people's dreams come true. You're making their lives different forever. So if you get discouraged, think about that. You're doing important work.
Universities around the world are looking in new ways as to how they should be connecting with their communities and making a difference with their communities. It's never more important that we connect what we are learning with the community. What we have found over the last 15 years is that every college is heavily involved in partnering with the community. You can be a catalyst to leverage the rest of your community to be addressing something, because you are Ohio State and what that means. And we see that with our faculty here too. They can bring partners to a table that may not happen otherwise.
It really doesn't matter whether it's a paid position or not. And what I always say is that you can find 3 things in any job. And the first thing is obviously prestige, right? Does taking this job bring you prestige? The second thing that every job has the potential to have in it is quality of work. And then the last thing, of course, in a paid job is you get paid. And what I always say, both to myself and to a lot of young people that I counsel and I mentor, is if you can get 2 out of 3 of those items, that's a great job. The problem with this thing is you don't pay volunteers. By definition, they are volunteer. But that does leave you, though, with 2 things to think about. We have to think very carefully about these ideas of prestige and quality of work.